Hello everyone, welcome to another video lecture of Mathematics Solution channel, and today I am going to explain how to solve a Fourier integral problem. So I have one problem here. Find a Fourier integral of the function f of x is equal to a, and a lies with, that is modulus of x is equal or less than a, and 0 modulus of x is greater than a. So we need to find the Fourier integral. First thing, we need to verify whether the given function is even function or odd function. If it is even function, I think we all know we need to use the Fourier cosine integral. If it is a odd function, then we need to use the Fourier sine integral. So the given function, let us take f of x is equal to a, then modulus of x less than a, 0, then modulus of x is greater than a, right? We know how to verify whether the function is even or odd, right? I'm going to consider f of minus x here, that is I am replacing x as a negative x, so this will become a, and modulus of minus x is less than a, and second function 0, modulus of minus x is greater than a. We know modulus of minus x, it is a positive value, so here also this will become positive. Therefore a and modulus of x is less than a, and here is 0 and modulus of x is greater than a, or we can say that directly, which is f of x. Therefore here it is f of x is equal to f of minus x. Therefore it's an even function, So now we need to find what is the Fourier cosine integral. So we all know that f of x is equal to integral 0 to infinity cos omega x integral, or simply we can write a of omega into cos omega x into d omega. So this is the Fourier cosine integral formula, and we need to write what is the a omega here, where a omega is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity, right? Then f of x cos omega x into dx. Now what is the function here? So first function a and modulus of x less than a, and second one is 0, modulus of x is greater than a. And then next thing, we need to find what is the limit here. So first one here is modulus of x less than a, so this can be written as plus or minus modulus of x less than a. So we have two limits, one is plus x is less than a and minus x is less than a, or we can write x is greater than negative a. X is greater than negative a. Therefore this can be written as x lies between minus a to plus a. First limit we got it. And similarly modulus of x, no need to find the second function because the function is 0, anyhow we will find the limit here. So modulus of x is greater than a, as usual plus or minus x is greater than a, one value x is greater than a, and another one is negative x is greater than a, so this will become x is less than negative a. And if you go to the real line here, let us take 0, negative a and positive a. First value x lies between minus a to plus a will take, so from here to here, right? And second one x is greater than a and x is less than negative a, so this value will take, one is here and another one is here, and apply this value. What is the a of omega? A of omega is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to, what is the limit here? It is minus a to plus a. Already by using the properties of integration we are converted into twice into 0 to a, so this is 0 to a. F of x, what is the f of x? Here is a, so a into cos omega x into dx. Now we know a is a constant value, we'll take it out, and then cos theta integration will become sin theta, or cos x will become sin x. So here 2a by pi integral, so cos will become sin omega x divided by omega and limit varies from 0 to a. If you substitute that, you will get 2a by pi into sine omega a divided by omega. So this is the a of omega value. Now substitute a of omega in the first equation. So you will get f of x is equal to integral 0 to infinity. What's the a of omega here? It is 2a by pi into sine omega a divided by omega into cos omega x into dx. If you have any constant, just take it out. So we have 2a by pi integral 0 to infinity sine omega a into cos omega x divided by omega into, sorry, here is dw, and this is the f of x. Now bring this term here. So what you will get? Pi by 2a into f of x is equal to integral 0 to infinity sine omega a into cos omega x divided by omega into d omega. And we know f of x is equal to a and x lies between minus a to plus a. Similarly, second function 0, modulus of x is greater than a. But here we got pi by 2a into f of x. Just substitute here. So what we will get from the given question? So pi by 2a into f of x is equal to, so here pi by 2a, right, f of x value. So pi by 2a into f of x, sorry, f of x is already a and modulus of x is greater than a, and here is 0, modulus of x is less than a. So a will get cancelled. You will get pi by 2 and modulus of x is less than a, and 0 modulus of x is greater than a. This is the solution of the given problem Fourier by using Fourier cosine. Why we are using Fourier cosine here? Because this function is an even function. That's the reason why we used Fourier cosine. If it is an odd function, then obviously we need to go by Fourier sine integral formula. And that's it, and thanks for watching.